It's Ask the Dietitian with Sally Sawaya from Sally's Diet Right.
So how's everything going at Sally's Diet Right, Sally Sawaya?
Great, Gavin. Great.
Good. How can people get in touch with you?
On my Facebook page, Sally's Diet Right. Right spelled R-I-T-E.
Okay, and you also have a website?
Yes, sallysdietright.com.
Okay. So you can answer questions there, or you can answer questions here if you'd like. 03-887-000 is our WhatsApp number if you'd like to ask Sally a question this morning. Anything to do with nutrition?
Nutrition, eating healthy, maybe getting ready for the marathon.
Yeah. Well, talking of the marathon, that's your top 5 things today.
Yes, Gavin.
What is it? Getting ready for the marathon? Things you should eat to get ready for the marathon.
5 nutrition tips that fuel up your marathon performance.
Okay. So number 5.
Make sure to load on carbohydrate-rich foods such as pasta, rice, potatoes the final week before the event. So you have to start
our
now.
week to eat carbs.
Yes.
Okay.
So now,
pasta, here I come.
So you can maximize your energy stores.
Okay.
So that's the purpose. So load on carbs.
Okay, great.
And what is the reason for doing it a week before?
You need to have your glycogen stores saturated. So that's why you have to eat carbohydrate foods starting, 5 to 6 days before the event.
Number 4 of the foods we should be eating if we're running the marathon.
A few hours before the run, have an easily digestible meal that's rich in carbs, moderate in proteins, and low in fat. So it's easily digestible. Such as low-fat cheese sandwich. You can have also low-fat yogurt with muesli or peanut butter on toast.
Okay, those are all good.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Number 3, during your run, stay hydrated, drink plenty of water.
Yeah, they do give out water, so that's good.
Yes, that's great. And make sure if you're running after 90 minutes, you have to replenish your carbohydrate stores also by drinking an isotonic sports drink.
So one of those drinks you get in the colorful bottles.
Yes, that's it. And that's after 90 minutes from the run.
Okay.
Or you can pick up a banana or some dried fruits and munch on them while you run.
Okay.
But where'd you get those sports drinks suddenly from? Do they give them out at the marathon?
You can have some, they give out water, but maybe you can have someone meet you somewhere and because, people can walk in and give you stuff. So
number 2, sorry.
Number 2. After the marathon, have a smoothie or milkshake within 30 minutes. So prepare it with 2 pieces of fruits and some low-fat milk or plain yogurt. This will replenish your glycogen stores again, and the protein in the milk or yogurt will help recover and repair your damaged muscle tissue.
Okay.
I remember one year that I had an exclusive interview with the winner of the Beirut Marathon, and it was just after he'd won. I put the microphone to his face and said, "Congratulations!" and somebody stuck a banana in his mouth.
Yeah.
Bananas, is that a good thing to eat?
Yes, of course, it's good.
So we didn't actually get the interview
this.
because he's just eating this banana, and then the official said, "Please leave him alone. He's just ran 42 kilometers, or whatever it was."
It's so funny.
And I didn't actually get the interview in the end.
Aww.
So bananas are good, aren't
Yes, they are good. At least 2 fruits. You can have bananas and some dried fruits. Also a great snack after your run.
Can you have a feast?
Yes, I'm coming to the feast.
Okay,
Olga.
that's the number 1.
Number 1
Number
of
1.
foods we should be eating if we're taking part in the marathon.
Drink plenty of water and eat a balanced meal.
Okay.
A balanced meal because it's going to be noon at that time. So you better
after
have
or before?
After.
Oh, okay.
After, within 2 hours after your run, have like a mix of protein and carbs coming from like chicken with potatoes. You can have salmon with pasta. Any combination will do.
We're already
Indulge.
planning brunch. We haven't even started the marathon yet. We're already planning where to go for brunch.
03-887-000. What would you like to ask Sally from Sally's Diet Right this morning?
Gavin Ford in the morning.
Good morning. Radio 1.
8:57 already. It's Radio 1. Gavin Ford in the morning. Olga's here. You too. Beautiful day. And Sally Sawaya is in the studio this morning. If you have a question for Sally from Sally's Diet Right, 03-887-000 this morning.
So somebody's asking, how can I boost my immunity and not get sick? So what foods can we eat?
Yeah, we all know about vitamin C, Olga. So vitamin C help boost your immune responses. It's found in citrus fruits, we know that, like oranges, but it's also found in kiwis, strawberries, melons, dark green leafy vegetables, and tomatoes. So it's almost everywhere. So enrich your diet also with all these colorful vegetables because they're rich in antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, which are good for you. And don't forget your zinc, because sometimes there are tablets, zinc tablets.
I've heard of that, yeah.
It's really help boost your immunity.
What's zinc found in?
Zinc is found mainly in meat and in fish and seafood.
Okay.
So the recommendation about have 2 times of fish during the week sounds good.
What happens if somebody is vegan? How do they get their zinc?
I guess they can get it from supplemented foods such as...
You can't get it leafy things or anything?
They have, but very minor amount, very small amount. So it's mainly found in animal foods. But they can have it, for example, in enriched cereals. That are good. So that it's a good source. And anyway, vegans, I recommend they take a multivitamin, Gavin, because it's very hard to meet their needs of some nutrients.
Yeah.
Especially B12, zinc, and others. And you have omega-3 rich foods like salmon, like flax seeds, walnuts.
This is also for the immunity.
Also, it helps boost immunity. So mainly a variety of food rich in colorful fruits and vegetables.
Okay. Good question. Thank you for that one. What else do we have?
Someone's asking if fruit yogurt is good for breakfast or if it's too sugary. Those ones you buy in the supermarket.
It's good for breakfast, but try to choose plain ones most of the time.
They do have ones that are sugar-free, no?
Yes, they're low sugar and low in fat.
Yeah.
So just check on the label. If the sugar is the last ingredient, it's better than it from being the second ingredient.
Yeah.
So go for low sugar ones.
What foods can you have to avoid or reduce uric acid levels?
Okay, uric acid levels are increased if you have a lot of meat. So just you have to do not exceed 100 grams of cooked meat or chicken or fish every day. And you have to also be careful about your beans because they are rich in proteins. And you have to take most of your proteins from dairy, low-fat dairy. So uric acid, they have a whole list of foods that increases uric acid, and they have to avoid that. No, a dietitian can help you.
And what is uric acid like? What does it do? Why is this person trying to avoid it?
Okay, if it's uric acid is too high in the blood, it causes gout, which causes pain in the feet and the hands, the articulations, because it forms crystals in them, and it's hard to manage. Yeah.
Okay.
Gout, isn't that something that the old men get from drinking too much port?
I'm not sure about the port thing.
Someone's asking about kishik as well. Is it healthy, and how much is it okay to eat kishik?
It is very healthy. It's like yogurt, and it's very low in calories if it's cooked well, not with the awarma thing, the fat.
Okay.
So if it's cooked in a healthy way and it's rich in proteins, low in calories, I love it for breakfast or dinner. It's it makes a good breakfast or dinner.
So let's hear it for kishik this morning.
Someone's asking, could we drink water right after a workout?
Of course, before, during, and after the workout.
Okay.
Because if you don't drink well, your performance will go down.
Okay. Someone else is asking about tea. What's the best kind of tea or hot drink which doesn't contain caffeine?
Okay, the black tea is the most caffeine-containing tea. So if you wanted to reduce that, just go for green tea, contains a little bit less. You can go for herbal drinks that don't contain caffeine, like chamomile, like mint. What else? The zuhurat, we say. It's a mixture of herbs.
Different herbs.
Yes.
And flowers and things.
Yes.
Someone else also, what are the best foods to strengthen the body's joints? So joints again, we're talking about omega-3. It's really good for the joints, and vitamin D, because I've seen some people who really benefit from vitamin D supplementation for joint pain.
Now, vitamin D, you can get that from the sunshine, is that right?
Yes, from the sunshine. But however, Gavin, in winter, the sunshine is not very effective in synthesizing vitamin D in the skin. So it's better taken from vitamin D fortified milk or supplements.
And then you're not allowed to have it anywhere near caffeine, I was told.
It's actually the calcium caffeine combination. The vitamin D is absorbed with the fat because it's soluble in fat. So.
Just I remember the pharmacist saying, now you can't take these with a coffee or anything. It was really difficult for me having to take these vitamin D tablets with no caffeine. So I've got to have caffeine like virtually once an hour. So what else do we have on 03-887-000?
Someone lost a lot of weight and now they're having trouble losing even more. They said, I've been on a strict diet for the past 3 months. I lost 18 kilos till now, down from 116 kilos to 98 kilos.
Yay.
And now I'm realizing that it's harder to lose the belly fat. Any advice?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, Olga, it's always easier to lose the first couple of kilos, the first 10 kilos, if you have really a lot of kilos to lose. And then it becomes very harder when you get nearer your ideal body weight. So about the belly fat, we'll talk about that next time.
Okay.
I like it. But make sure that you exercise, because exercise makes a big difference in how your belly looks.
What's your number one tip for losing belly fat?
Exercise, Gavin.
It's always something nasty, isn't it? One more question.
Okay, someone has a 2.5-year-old son. What should his breakfast, lunch, and dinner look like? How much meat should he have? Like, is it okay to eat meat every day? And also about sugar. How much sugar should he have? So for a 2.5-year-old, what's the ideal diet?
Ideal diet is always, I mean, if you're just make sure that you give him always cooked food and give him a third of your portion or maximum half of your portion. Some parents overdo it and they put a lot of food on the child's plate, and it's really too much for him. So make sure he eats healthy cooked food. He can have meat every day. It's okay. It's the best source of iron for kids to avoid iron deficiency anemia. As for breakfast, make sure to have always 2 glasses of milk. You can go low fat, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, in addition to other dairies. So it's the whole list. And just give him a variety from fruits, vegetables, dairy, meats, legumes, and healthy fats also.
Okay.
There is one more question about chemotherapy. Somebody's on chemotherapy and they want to know if there's a special diet for somebody who's on chemo.
I know, Gavin, the nausea, they don't feel like eating patients who are undergoing chemotherapy.
So what kind of foods can you eat if you feel nauseous?
Anything that they really can tolerate. Like, I know that dry foods are okay, like toast or...
Those little dry toast things.
Yeah, dry toast, some kak. And I do, if the food intake is very, very low, I do recommend that they have a complete meal supplement. Those shakes that are, they can replace a meal because they're a complete meal. So it's better to have like 1 or 2 from these. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Sally Sawaya.
Thanks, Sally.
You are welcome.
Sally Sawaya is from Sally's Diet Right. You can contact her on Facebook. It's Sally's Diet Right on Facebook with the right spelt R-I-T-E. Sally, have a great day.
You too.